So this is how you sell a local ad with like no friction. I got like a 2 hour turnaround time on this. So I got a call from the owner of Mystic Lobster. Nobody knows they existed. In fact, one of my favorite questions to ask a new potential advertiser is like, what are the things you hear the most from new customers? Because that's going to tell you stuff that like that's going to give you their perception. And sometimes it's like, oh, I didn't know you had this on the menu, or I didn't know how big it was in here, or oh, I didn't even know you guys existed, which was his case because Broadstreet is the main drag in Red Bank, New Jersey, and that's what the company is named after. But this guy's on West Front Street, which is like kind of another somewhat major thing, but you can get lost over there, people. So I'm like, you know what we got to do? We got to get a picture of your lobster rolls, and we got to get them front and center. We got to tell everybody about them. Of course, you can see we got the amazing cube over here, another awesome seller. But I love this ad format. So I sent him a spec ad. I like created something within like 5 minutes, and I sent it back to him. I went inside Broadstreet. I'm like, we're going to create the instant snapshot, put in his logo. He sent me a picture that he likes to use in Dropbox, and then I can go ahead and like bold it and style it. Super easy. I sent him a preview of the ad as if it were on the site. And I was like, here's a mock-up. This is what it looks like. And he's like, looks great. Good to go. What are the next steps? Very simple agreement. I have a one-pager, 7 terms, like totally low-key. And then, he paid that day. And we're good to go. So the thing's running for a couple of months. And I'm excited about it. And then how is it performing? Well, of course, within the first couple of days, I was like interested. And I sent him an update. But this is the report over the first few days, 0.867 click-through rate. 126 clicks, where do they all come from? All from Red Bank, Fairhaven. It's important to show an advertiser because he could have run a campaign on Facebook, which a lot of business owners won't do that because it's a pain in the ass, but Facebook would be like, oh, you got a bajillion clicks, but like you can't show or prove that they're from Red Bank. We got real users from Red Bank and Fairhaven. These are real people who are clicking on that thing and just learning about Mystic Lobster for the first time. And if you want to see how it performed overall over the last week, 288 clicks has sustained pretty close to that initial click-through rate. It's amazing. So, of course, I sent that in a text message, and he should be really, really happy about that. But there was no friction in that sale. I had fun putting it together and sending it to him, making it happen. But you can tell it's not a standard banner ad. If I was like, oh, when do you want to run? Or do you have banners that you can send me? Like, this sale would have been shot. Probably would have ghosted. Like, I was just able to make all of this happen for him. And I was excited about it, too. I wanted to tell Red Bank about this place that I barely even heard of. In fact, I think I never heard of it. And I know everything about this town. So that's how you make the sale happen. Like, you got to keep it easy. Show the advertiser what they're buying ahead of time. Don't get too crazy with it because like then they'll, just say like, all right, listen, you signed the agreement and then like we'll finalize everything. But it should be very low friction, make it easy for the advertiser, make it fun and be different. Somebody else would have sold them a banner ad. Be different. You have to be different. So that is it.